Hello Burger Bears, we're going through expectations out on the playground. Right now we're going on expectations of the swing. Some of the things that we should be doing on the swing is, if you see, I got both of my hands on here. I'm sitting on the swing and I'm going back and forth. I might have somebody behind me pushing me, which is fine, but I'm not standing on the swing. I'm not twirling on the swing, because as you can see, it can be very dangerous as I hit into a pole. So we don't want that to happen. Okay, some other things is, if you're swinging, people that are walking, the people should be behind you, and they should be watching where you're going when you swing, because you could get hit with somebody's feet or some of the backside of the swing. Another thing that we do not want you to do is, when you're swinging, is to jump off into the wood chips. There's people that will be running around here. Also, you could dislocate your knee like it happened to me, or you could break your leg, or something bad could happen. So please do not jump when you're swinging. Another thing that we don't want to see is the swings. Some people will throw them up and go around and wrap around so that they can be a little bit higher up off the ground. This isn't very fair to our kindergartners, our first graders that come out here that can't get up on these swings. So please do not tie them up. Do not wrap them up around the top, because we want all students to be able to use these swings.
The next thing we're going to show you is the tire swings here at the playground. We have 3 tire swings on the playground, and there should not be more than 2 people at a time on a tire swing. They're not the biggest tires, so 2 is plenty. You can have a third person pushing as well, and that's okay. But if you're pushing them, they can get going pretty far. So if you're walking by the tires and the tire swings at recess, you'll want to be paying attention, because this thing can get moving around.
When you come out for recess, all the equipment will be in the storage shed here. It should be open at that time, so when you open it up, or if it's open, you can go in, take the balls out, and you can go and play on the courts if you want to play 2 square, 4 square, and you can also play basketball, you can play football. But when you're out there and all of a sudden you hear the whistle to line up, please make sure that you grab the balls that you took out and bring them back into the storage shed so the next grade level can use them. Another section of outside that we have is, as you can see back there, we have basketball courts. We have equipment that you can use on there. We have basketballs in that storage shed over there. So when you are outside and you want to play basketball, grab a basketball, the shed will be open, and you can shoot hoops over there. This area over here is the green space, and you can see this space here is a little bit smaller. This is for kindergarten and first graders. Over here you guys can play some running games, you can play tag, you can do those types of things. This year I do not want to see tag up on the playground equipment. We do not play tag up there. There's too many people that could get hurt when we're going for a tag. We could push, they could fall off the equipment. So if you want to play tag, we're over here in the green area. Students that are in 2nd through 5th grade, you guys can use that area, and you can also use the area out here for when you guys play football, soccer, anything like that. But that is going to be played in the green space. Also, kindergarten and first, since you're new to Burger, we have a fence around the whole area. Okay, we need to stay inside that fence. As you can see, there's a road right outside, and there's traffic that comes along there, and we want to make sure that everybody is safe. So, kindergarten and first, you're in the smaller green space area. Grades 2 through 5, you can use the bigger green space area, and we stay inside of the fence, and no tag on the playground equipment.
The next section of the playground that we're going to show you is this section here, and there's some fun things to do here. There's this kind of twisty thing that you can kind of get on and ride. That's kind of fun. Now that I'm good and dizzy, I'm going to try to go over here and do this one. It's kind of wet today, actually, so I have to be a little careful. It's kind of slippery, so if it's ever wet, you'll want to make sure that if you're on the playground equipment, to make sure that you don't slip and fall. And this one you can kind of twist on and twist and hopefully don't fall.
All right, so we're here at the playground equipment, just kind of going over how to use the equipment properly. If you notice that I'm coming up onto the playground equipment, we're going to go over a couple things. The first thing is you can see I'm not running, I'm not pushing, I'm not doing anything. Yes, there's nobody here, but that's something that you don't want to do. It's very slick, so I'm actually watching where I step. When you're going down the slides, okay, you should just do it normally. You sit down and you just go down the slide. Taking one for the team here on the sweat day. You go down the slide like that. Woohoo! And then all of a sudden you're done. Then you'll go back up. You do not want to climb up the slide like this. There's people coming down. You want to do it the correct way that I shown you. So that's how you want to do it. The next thing is if you look over here, we have the monkey bars. Okay, the monkey bars you should be using just like this. A couple people can be on this. You get from one point to the other point, and then you're here. Last year I noticed a lot of people that were up here. We do not go up here because people could slip, people could fall. You're looking at broken arms, so do not climb up here. We're just going on the bars, just like this, and you can keep going around, but we do not climb up. The last thing we have is we have the tube slide. Okay, on the tube slide, just like we showed you on the other slide, you go up and you come down. You don't go up this way and start climbing up the slide. And we also don't play plug the slide. A lot of people last year would have some students that would sit down here and plug it up, and we'd have 10 people in the slide. We cannot do that because a lot of people get kicked, hit, and hurt. So we do not want that to happen this year. Let's make it a safe and fun school year this year.